maybe the block of the year.
Bamute.
Once again, Blazers are trying to do it too much.
Oh, what a block! Robinson rejects it. They lob to Barton and he jams! Holy cow! Oh! You won't see a finer block in the NBA.
Spurs by a deuce! Or just come off and shoot it. Harden, blocked by Leonard! Oh, what a play! Oh, what defense! Unbelievable! Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. Westbrook back to Capella. Shot blocked by McGee. Oh, right at the rim.
By Porter was no good. Walters the other way. Whoa, blocks it from behind.
What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. And today I got a build video for y'all. So I normally don't do a lot of these, but I've been playing the city on next gen a lot since the game came out, and I made a pretty good build. It's also like a pretty rare build too, because I never played against this build. I've never seen anybody on my team with this build. I don't know anybody that has this build. So that's another reason why I figured I'd upload it, because it was kind of a rare build. And I played a lot. Like I said, I played like over 200 games, and I've never seen this build walking around the city or nothing. And I've been having a lot of fun on this build, and this is a day one build, and it came out pretty well for a day one build, because day one builds are kind of hard to make because you don't really know like what's good. Like, you don't know what the meta is going to be. You don't know what badges you may want to try to get. You don't know what attributes are actually going to matter. So making a day one build could be kind of hard. And I also like kind of revised this build as well, so I can show you how I made the day one build, and then I could go over the revised version of the build as well. So with that being said, let's get into it. The only thing important on this screen is the position. So I made my build at small forward, but you can make this build at power forward. But if you make it at power forward, you won't get the name multi-position defender. You'll get the name glass cleaning lockdown. And the attributes on the power forward version of this build are a little bit better, but if you care about the name, then you have to put it at small forward. So here, the height, I went 6'9". I also went minimum weight 190, max wingspan 7'7", and then body shape doesn't really matter. I went with slight though. So for finishing, I got a 63 close shot, 81 driving layup, 86 driving dunk, 80 standing dunk, and 68 post control. So this was more finishing than I expected to get when I was first making the build. So close shot, I went 63. Initially, I was gonna go 60. But I went 63 so I could get this Grace Under Pressure badge. It's only bronze, but it's better than nothing. And you actually do need close shot this year. So last year on 2K21 Next Gen, you didn't need close shot at all. But this year, you will miss standing layups and those like little shots around the rim if you don't have close shot. So initially, I was going to go 60, but I went 63 to get the badge. Driving layup, I went 81. No particular reason, but I just know that like a lot of like decent layup animations you get at like 80. Same thing with driving dunk, like 85. You get like most of the good dunk packages, but I went with 86. Standing dunk, I went 80 again for animations, and post control, I went 68. So I played twos quite a bit, and sometimes the guard gets switched on me, so having good post control and good close shot, I was able to get like back down punisher, drop stepper, mouse in the house, post spin technician, rise up, and Grace Under Pressure. So anytime the guard gets switched out on me, I can just bully him in the post for a free bucket. And so the defense, they have to help, and then I just kick out to my guard for easy shots. Next, we got shooting. So I got 82 mid range, 77 on the 3, and I play rec every now and then, so I gave him a little bit of a free throw. But if you don't play rec and you just play straight park, or you just want a park build, then you can just keep it at 25. Now, even though the shooting, it does seem kind of low, but shooting on this game is extremely easy right now, and I have no problems greening with a 77-3 and mostly silver badges. Like the only badge I use that's higher than silver is sniper, and I'm shooting like 62% from 3 right now. So shooting is extremely easy on this game. 77-3 ball is enough to hit consistently. So playmaking, I got 71 pass accuracy, 60 ball handle, and 65 speed with ball. So I could get bailout, bullet passer. I could also get diamond floor general if I want to put that on. Also post playmaker, needle threader. I went 60 on the ball handle. It's not too high. So when I get the rebound, a lot of times I'm able just to push the ball up the court myself and either get it to my guard or usually drive in the paint, not finish because like by the time I get to the paint, the whole team just jumps at me. So I just like pump fake and kick it out for some easy threes to my guards. And now defense is where the build really shines. Basically kind of maxed out everything I can. I got 76 interior defense, 86 perimeter defense, 80 steal, 97 block, 85 on both offensive and defensive rebounds. So this build is a beast on defense. Like I get rebounds, I block shots, I'm in the passing lanes, I can guard bigs, I can guard guards, I can hedge on a pick and roll and like guard the guard for a second just to give my guard time to recover and then go back to the paint to stop the roll from the big man. I can basically do it all on defense. And right now with how defense is on the game, like defense is really strong. So it's like it's actually really fun to play defense on this build. And for the physicals, we got 78 speed, 76 acceleration, 47 strength, 70 vertical, 99 stamina. So I'm actually pretty fast. And like I said, like being fast actually helps a lot on defense, especially in pick and roll situations. Like I'm able to guard guards on the perimeter, but I'm also like not necessarily strength wise strong enough, but you know, with my height and wingspan and like my attributes, I'm able to guard centers, even like post scorers a little bit in the post. Like I'm still able to get blocks and force them to miss and still get the rebound. And with my speed and acceleration, I'm able to contest shots on the perimeter but still get into the paint to go get the rebound. And as for takeovers, you got slashing, lockdown, rim protector, and glass cleaning. You can pick whatever you want. Recently I've been using see the future like double. So if you get both of them, you can see where the ball is gonna go as soon as the shot goes up, which is way better than just using one, because when you use one, it's like kind of delayed. So by the time you see where the ball is going to go, it's like almost too late. But when you use double, you can see where the ball is going as soon as they shoot the ball, which is like how it used to be until like 2K21, where they started like breaking up the takeovers. But you can use anything you want. And we got the multi-position defender, and we got Shawn Marion, LeBron, and Michael Porter Jr. I don't really care about the comparisons, but that's what we got. So this is the revised version of the build that I did. So the finishing is basically still the same, but I went up on the post control. So now I'm able to get back down punisher, drop stepper, and post spin technician on gold, as well as I believe I get an extra finishing badge. On the last build, I think I had 23, but this one I have 24. As for shooting, it's still the same. It's just that this time I didn't give him a free throw. This is gonna be just a straight park build. I'm not really gonna play rec on him. And as for playmaking, I went up a lot on the ball handle and the speed with ball. So now I'm able to get a lot better dribble sigs, and I could probably like ISO and dribble a little bit, and I won't have to rely on the guards so much to create shots for me. I could start creating shots on my own a little bit. And the defense is still really good, almost maxed out. I did go lower on the block because I did notice that Hall of Fame rim protector, I don't know if I would ever use it. I would try it out on the last build because I do unlock it, but I noticed that like as I went from like bronze to silver to gold, I don't necessarily get more blocks with rim protector, but I did notice that when I put it on gold, I got more violent blocks. So like I got a lot of more like backboard pins and like the blocks that sounds like you pop the ball, or like the blocks that like just go flying out of bounds. Like I got more like violent blocks, but as far as like the amount of blocks I was getting and the frequency of the blocks, like it's basically the same. Same thing with Intimidator. I'll try out Intimidator Hall of Fame on the other build, but right now it feels like I don't really need it to be on Hall of Fame. I feel like gold is perfectly fine right now. And as for physicals, I still have the same speed, acceleration, strength. Vertical, I went up to an 81. This was like kind of a test just to see like how much vertical really matters, because it does say like the vertical is used to get dunk animations, but it also allows you to jump higher on blocks and rebounds. So I kind of wanted to test that out, and I did notice that like there would be situations where like I feel like I could have gotten a rebound or I could have blocked the shot if I were able to jump a little bit higher. So I'm gonna see how much, you know, a 81 vertical changes things. Plus, you also get +4s from like doing the Gatorade. So I'm gonna see how much of a difference that makes. And with the stamina, I had 99 stamina before, but you honestly don't really need 99 stamina unless like you're a guard and you're handling the ball a lot. So I feel like I really didn't need 99 stamina. I went down on stamina a little bit, but I still get +4 for doing Gatorade. So 94 stamina should be enough. And the takeovers are the same, so you can put whatever you want. So here's the build at power forward, and it's pretty similar, but the defense is a little bit better. So your minimum weight on small forward was 190, but your minimum weight here is 210. And the finishing is about the same. The shooting the same. The playmaking is the same. But as for defense, you have a little bit less perimeter defense, but you have more interior defense as well as a higher rebound. So you're able to get rebound chaser on gold, whereas on the small forward build, you can only get it on silver. And as for the physicals, is kind of the same. It's just that on the power forward build, you're just like a little bit slower. But other than that, is pretty similar. But you do get sharpshooting takeover on the power forward version. And yeah, I don't know why that is, but yeah, you're able to get sharpshooting takeover on this one, but not the small forward one. So if that's really important to you, then you know, I guess you can go at power forward. But like I said, you'll get the name glass cleaning lockdown. So now getting into like my thoughts and like the pros and cons of the build. So my thoughts are that this build is really good. Like I said, I've been playing on it a lot. It's pretty fun to play on, and I really like the build. Pros, the defense, like I said, you could basically do it all on defense. You could guard bigs, you can guard guards, you can rebound, block shots, get steals, on ball and passing lane steals. You can hedge on the pick and roll and still be able to get back to the center rolling. You can contest shots on the perimeter and still be fast enough to get back into the paint and rebound. So defensively, this build can do it all. The shooting, again, even though you don't have like super high shooting attributes and like the highest, you know, shooting badges you have be on silver, you can still hit pretty consistently. And you also get more finishing than I expected. So that's, you know, all the pros. As far as cons go, I mean, I have trouble against post scorers, like actual like 7 feet plus post scorers. They do give me a little bit of trouble, especially on the twos court. Like they usually score like 8 to 10, sometimes a little more points on me, but I'm usually able to, you know, force a stop, whether it's a miss or a block or a steal. I'm usually able to get the ball back, which on the twos, a lot of times that's all you need. You just need that one stop to get the ball back, and then from there you just take smart shots and don't give up the ball. And another thing I will also say is that you need to play with guards that you trust and that can get you open. Like, you're not going to be able to create your own offense a lot on this build, so you have to rely a lot on your guards to get you open shots. So if you don't have a lot of good guards to play with, or like you play with randoms, then this build can be kind of hard to play on offensively. But on defense, you'll still be able to hold it down. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you make the build, if you like the build, or if you know somebody with the build or anything else like that. Let me know all that in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more content.